Welcome back, guys. Tonight I'm going to be telling some more late night story times. The purpose of this is to get you to sleep. So, this particular story is going to be based on a character that some of you may know. Some of these stories might be more once upon a time-ish, other ones might be a little more present day, or some mix in between. We're just going to go with the flow and see what comes up. So, this particular story I really am excited about. This is about, is it a princess? Is that what it is? Or a prince? An entertainer? Is that what they call it? I don't know. Ooh, okay. My assistant is sleeping already, so they're not giving me any notes. Now, you could call this a fairy tale. It definitely has some fairy tale elements. However, there are no fairies, and there are definitely no fairies with any tails in this story. So if you're looking for a fairy tale, you might be in the right place. If you're looking for fairies that have tails, I kind of don't know even where to tell you to look. I mean, have you seen any of those lately? Is that a thing? And I do hope that these stories help you to get some better sleep. At any time, you can pay attention, you can stop paying attention. There's no pressure. Just get tucked in, get comfortable. I'm sitting next to my little dog. She is all curled in a ball, snoozing and snoring, and I hope that you can do the same. It might not work out the first time, you might have to give it a couple tries, and I have some really good stories coming up that are all kind of different, so feel free to let me know which ones are your favorites, and I'll make more of those. So the weather is getting colder and colder. We're slipping into those months where it's so nice to get cozy. It's so nice to slip into bed and hibernate, put on some nice cozy pajamas, and it's also a nice time with family. The family's coming together. Sometimes that gets stressful. You know how it goes. So we're getting into this nice cozy weather. I hope everybody's tucked in, feeling fabulous. If not, you'll get there. Let's just get in that nice cozy state of mind where we can wrap ourselves up like a Christmas present in blankets and just feel the nice sinking feeling of falling into our little pillow, falling into our little mattress. I hope you're there. I wish I was there right now, just thinking about how nice the fluffy pillow, the fluffy blankets, the nice soft doughy mattress. Our story begins right around this time of year as it starts getting colder and colder. And it's about like once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. Not the most beautiful, but this princess was definitely the most fun. In fact, she was so fun, her nickname was Giveaway Fun. And she was very popular. Everybody loved this princess because she had a lot of fun to give away. But she wasn't always very well liked. And you might be thinking, well, what kind of fun are you talking about here? Like, what is that even supposed to mean? And that's what everyone was thinking. See, the funny thing about Princess Giveaway is that when she first started, her name was kind of clickbait. Her name was like, that was her nickname because she was like, ooh, yay, we're having a lot of fun, aren't we? I have so much fun, I could just give some to you. And that's why everyone started naming her, ooh, Giveaway Fun. But then people that didn't know her, they would see, oh, have you heard of Giveaway Fun? Have you gone and checked her out in her palace? Oh my gosh, let me tell you about Giveaway Fun. She lived in this palace, and some would say it looks a little like a dungeon, but not really. It's beautiful. It just, it needs a little bit, sometimes more lighting. And she's worked on her lighting, and now, like, she had this interior decorator come in. She installed all these freaking beautiful lights everywhere. She wants the magic glow. That's what she was saying. She wants to get the magic glow. I don't know if she's trying to have her glow up. I'm not really sure. But anyways, Princess Giveaway has her lighting on fleek. Her castle is snatched. Some people around town like to say it looks like a dungeon. I'm not sure what they're talking about. I don't really see it. But There may be a moat, there may be alligators. I haven't visited myself personally. I do know that there is a fence, and I do know that there is an infamous sidewalk. Actually, a lot of people are talking about sidewalk, and I'm not sure. It's like they talk to sidewalk as if it's like a person, like, oh, look, hi, sidewalk. What's up, sidewalk? Like, let's come over and have tea and crumpets, sidewalk. I don't really quite understand what this deal is with, I don't know, having a relationship with sidewalk, but there is a really well-known area. It's majorly popular. So if you ever want to like check it out, I'm sure it's probably online if you take the time. But anyways, nonetheless, once in a while, sidewalk gets a little press coverage. Once in a while, the fence gets a little press coverage. I've never seen a moat. I've never seen alligators. I don't think I've even seen a drawbridge, but I wouldn't put it past her. Princess Giveaway she's about that life. She's kind of very fabulous. There are a few conspiracies, okay, I will say. There's a lot of talk around the town, and the people are saying a few things about Princess Giveaway. I have not confirmed these allegations, okay? I think most of them are just people trying to stirring the pot a little bit, people trying to stir it up, girl. But anyways, Princess Giveaway, allegedly, is afraid of marriage. A lot of people have tried to marry Princess Giveaway, and she seems to really try to shake them off. She seems to be really not interested. And I'm wondering, we're all kind of speculating, thinking, ooh, well, she doesn't want to get married. What does that mean? Is it that she's trying to keep her options open? Is it that she's afraid and she's going to feel trapped and under the spell of a man? Does he even have a spell? There are so many questions that need answers. If anyone knows, please let us know. But everyone's asking. Every time someone tries to marry Princess Giveaway, she just runs away. And always has this look, just this face of disappointment and frustration. And it's very surprising, because you think, oh, this is the fairy tale come true. That's all, the only piece that's missing is that fabulous Prince Charming type of husband. But Princess Giveaway wants nothing to do with him. No part of it. No matter who comes rolling along, I swear it could be Aladdin marching down the street with a parade of elephants and fabulous... What did he do? I can't remember. But it was really wonderful. It was like camels marching and a song, and he had his own magic freaking genie. But Princess Giveaway can't be bothered with a wedding, it seems, allegedly. There's some other conspiracies. The fact that it seems a little dark in her palace, her castle. Some people call it the dungeon. And there's allegedly some rumors running around that because it's always dark and there's only LED lights and not any sunlight, that just maybe, possibly, perhaps, Princess Giveaway is secretly a vampire. I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny, but it's out there. So just, maybe stay a little bit on your side of the sidewalk. If you decide to visit the palace, just be careful. Another conspiracy. There is another conspiracy that might be just as out there about Princess Giveaway. Some people think that Princess Giveaway was replaced by someone else. Replaced. Here's the thing. This is kind of a long story, so get ready. There's something we haven't talked about. Princess Giveaway has a beard. She grows a beard, and it gets pretty long, and it can get pretty bushy. Now, when she shaves her beard, everyone is shocked because she looks like a totally different person, like a teenager. So, some people have thought when she shaves her beard that maybe that was actually just her being replaced and sending in someone else instead because it was too much. It was too exhausting. It was too stressful having to be the one, always giving away so much fun. Not one person alone can keep everyone satisfied. No matter how much fun you have to give, it gets exhausting. So some people believe that Princess Giveaway replaced herself by shaving her beard and bringing in a substitute to take her place. Now that I've mentioned the beard, I do have to say something else. This is deeply personal, but it's so important because this might explain if she's really afraid of marriage. Maybe this is why. I didn't really want to talk about it in the beginning because I didn't want to come for her looks or make her feel strange because not every girl has a beard. Not every girl can rock a beard, but some girls can. And if you use Snapchat, I'm sure some of you've seen many photos of these girls with the beards, and they can look pretty fierce and pretty fabulous. And I think Princess Giveaway looked excellent when she had her beard. So let that be known. That's where I personally stand. But some people didn't like the beard. Some people would say, "Ooh, Princess Giveaway is fugly." What? What do you mean? Fugly? Well, I'm not even going to tell you what they responded to that when I asked. You don't want to know. But you know what? It was very rude, and I completely disagree because I think she slays. Her beard is on fleek. It looks beautiful. It brings so much imagination. So many questions come up when I see her. I'm just thinking, what's her secret? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's the beard. I don't know. But she caught my attention. And when she shaved her beard, I thought she looked amazing as well, but very different and much younger, perhaps like a teenager. And perhaps she did decide, I'm going to go ahead and take a vacation. I'm going to the North Pole. I'm going to the Bahamas. I just need a break. I've got to get out of here. Here, you look close enough. Just pretend that I shaved my beard. And I'm going to actually also shave my beard so I can sneak out the back gate and nobody's going to be any the wiser. And nobody's even going to notice me flying around town. Nobody's going to notice me getting out of town. And also, Princess Giveaway has been very lonely. It's a well-known fact that she's been a little exhausted and a little tired of trying to give away so much fun all the time. And it's exhausting and alienating because everyone always comes wanting something. And she would often say, I think my only real friend is Sidewalk. And so she would visit her friend Sidewalk. That's why Sidewalk got so much press coverage because everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Sidewalk, what's up? Hey, can you deliver the tea? Can you let me know what's going on secretly behind closed doors with you and Princess Giveaway?" But the only thing that Princess Giveaway wanted from Sidewalk was a real companion, someone who would be there for her, and sometimes other people would just let her down. So she thought, if I can get out of here, go on a vacation, go around other fun people, I won't have to work so hard giving it all away and being exhausted at the end of the day. Maybe I need to go collect a little bit of fun. So I'll go someplace awesome. And maybe I'll meet some fun people too. And then I'll have more companionship in my life. I won't have to just visit Sidewalk all the time, talking to him as if he can even hear me. If I go on a vacation, I'll meet other fun people. I'll experience fun things, and I won't have to spend all of my time giving it away to everyone around me who's not bringing any fun to my party. So maybe I need to recharge my batteries, she thought. Yeah, and that's it. Go out and get some fun so I can come back and give even more away. Again, this is all a conspiracy theory. Allegedly, I can't tell you if she actually did this. But in my mind, when I think about her and all the facts that kind of surround her, it all adds up. It just makes sense. Another thing a lot of people don't know about Princess Giveaway, because she is very popular. I mean, that's the only reason all these rumors are circulating about her, is because so many people love her. So many people are always looking around like, oh my gosh, what kind of fun am I going to get today? Who knows? But back in the day, when she first started, she used to do the panda dance. I can't even describe to you what the panda dance looks like because I've only heard about it. This is way before I even knew who she was. But there was apparently some kind of a panda dance, and maybe I can look this up later. If I can find out, I will let you know. But now that you know the backstory and a little bit about what she's going through and where she's come from, I'm going to tell you a story about one of her many grand adventures. As I said, she was aching, yearning to travel, to get out, to fly the coop, as one might say. And so one day she decided, I'm going to make it happen today. So she bought a plane ticket. And where did she travel to? Of all the places in all of the world, she decided to go to Los Angeles because there's gotta be some good fun in Los Angeles. With all the craziness and chaos and commotion, I know Los Angeles is gonna have lots of fun. I can come collect it, bring it all back, and give it to my people. She was so excited. She started packing her bags, thinking, what fabulous things should I bring? Should I overdo it? Should I underdo it? Will it be hot? Will it be cold? I have no idea. I've never been to LA. And she's just racking her brain thinking, how many shoes? How many scarves? How many coats and hats? I mean, you can't show up to a city like Los Angeles in poor taste. Of course, as a princess, you want to come in and make an impact. Or, wait, do you want to make an impact? Actually, no. What you want to do is stay low key. You want to stay low key. I mean, you're going to make an impact because of your sparkling personality. So, no matter what you do, no matter what you bring, it's all you on the inside. What can I bring? So she's thinking, okay, let's be practical. Let's bring the things that are going to be comfortable, the things that are going to be easy to carry. We want to be low profile and blend in. We don't want anyone to know we are this princess giveaway fun, because then they might come up expecting a bunch of fun, and the whole idea is to have a little vacation, to get away. Okay, run away, get away from it all, and enjoy the scene, enjoy Los Angeles. She throws together a few pairs of jeans and tracksuits and some very comfortable, loungy type of wear, a couple more dressy things just in case there might be some occasion, because you never know. It's a very fun city, so you might want to go out. You might want to look nice, she thought to herself. She threw it all in the suitcase and excitedly started getting her plans and everything in order, making all the arrangements. The next thing you know, it's time. It's time to jump on the plane and go. So she dresses comfortably. She's thinking, I'm going to get on the plane. I'm going to blend in. I'm going to fly coach, which is pretty intimidating because she's never flown coach. So she travels light and easily. And when she boards the plane, she looks around at the seats and is shocked about how compact this plane is. She gets her luggage up into the top and really, really struggles, and no one helps her. She's kind of thinking, wow, I can't believe no one's helping with my luggage. It's a little bit heavy for just little old me. I'm used to having a little better help, but I guess this is what it's like to fly coach. Then she looked over at her seats. Her seats was right in the center, right wedged between two other chairs. That's where she was going to be sitting for the next several hours. What was it, 5 hours? I think her flight was around 5 hours. She looked really sadly at the two chairs that were already occupied on both sides of her and thought, this is going to be a long ride. Next to the window, there was a grandmother type figure. She was an older lady, kind of heavy set, and she was just knitting. Hard to tell what it was. It was just a piece of fabric, really. So she thought, oh, great, I hope this lady is not going to be too particular. She had a lot of experience with kind of a bossy, older figure in her life. So she didn't always have the best experiences when it came to older women who would be telling her what to do and bossing her around and not always being very kind with her. Then she looked over and saw the gentleman sitting in the aisle. The guy in the aisle, he was listening to some kind of a NFL game. You could tell because he had a headset in and he kept yelling at his phone. He was looking down, he would scream and he would yell, and he seemed very interested in his game, very oblivious to everything going on around him. And it was hard to tell if he really enjoyed the game or if he was angry about it, but he was a bit jumpy and a bit loud, and she was thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get any sleep with this guy? Everyone seems very awake, and this flight, I was hoping to catch a nap because I stayed up all night with all my enthusiasm and excitement and a little bit of nervousness. She thought, that's out the window. I guess I might as well just ask for a coffee. Then she looked around and thought, when's the coffee coming anyways? Have you ever had that feeling on an airplane? You're just looking around thinking, I would love a water. I would love a refreshment. When are the beverages happening? So she asked the guy if he could move to let her sit down in her seat. And he was, of course, not listening at all. And she kept trying to get his attention, and everyone else was noticing her. Everyone started to turn and look at her, but he was not paying any attention whatsoever. He was so invested in his game. Finally, she had to bend down and wave her hand between his face and the screen just to get him to notice. And boy, did he notice. He looked up at her and made such a face like, what do you want? Why are you disturbing me? And she pointed over to her seats, and he kind of glared at her, and he grumbled a bit as he got up, but he really didn't want to get up. It seemed like he was hoping maybe she wasn't going to arrive, and that seat would be empty, and there she is, and he is feeling a little irritated. At this point, she scurried into her row and put her luggage, the little handbag that she had, down under the seat in front of her and tried to find the seat buckle very quickly before he sat down because he wanted to sit down very quickly so he could get back to his game. She buckled herself in, got a little bit more comfortable. Then she pulled out her phone and sent one last text before the flight, and it said, "Goodbye for now, but not forever. I'll see you soon." And I like to think that she sent that text to Sidewalk, but I actually have no idea who it went out to. She put on a few movies so she could try to relax and maybe catch a few Z's, but she was struggling because of all the commotion and chaos on the plane. She just decided, I'm just going to relax. I'm going to make the best of the experience. And after a couple cups of coffee, she was feeling pretty good. And it was time to get off the plane. She was so freaking happy to get off of the plane. She was squished in the middle of these two people, and that lady kept elbowing her sometimes when she was trying to make her knitting thing happen, that she kept getting that elbow on the side. And she would look over and try to kind of give her a look that says, hey, buddy, without saying, hey, buddy, could you stop elbowing me? That'd be really nice because it's not that much fun getting elbowed by you. FYI. Thanks. Anyways, she ran right away from that flight. She got off that flight and went to the airport. And when she was at the airport, she was so relieved to be in Los Angeles. It was like a breath of fresh air, even though the air is not always so fresh in Los Angeles. The airport was lovely. She stepped outside, and it was the most perfect day. It was the most perfect, beautiful weather, just as she imagined it. It wasn't humid, it wasn't cold, it was just right. And she even caught a glimpse of a few palm trees. So she called an Uber, hailed a cab. I don't remember. What did she do? Does anybody know? I forgot. She took one of those car services and told them the name of the hotel. She got to the hotel, checked in. Check-in was okay. You know, it always seems to take so long. You have to go back and forth. She used her undercover name, and it was a big issue because she was supposed to have management there to help her check in. And when she checks in, she goes up to her room, and it is beautiful. It is inspiring. And she looks around and thinks to herself, this is the kind of place where I could have a lot of fun. It had a beautiful balcony. She went outside and could see a view of the beach. She was staying on Santa Monica, right near a lot of the tourist attractions and the pier. There was a pool. There was a lot of traffic. There were plenty of people. There was a beautiful sparkling pool. It was fantastic. Just something to behold. So much charisma, so much energy, so much fun, so many good vibes all around her. And it was very uplifting. So then she thought, I can't wait to jump into bed and get some sleep. So she did. She literally leaped into her bed, threw her suitcase to the side, and tried to get some sleep. She tossed and she turned for a bit, moving from side to side. Is the bed too soft? Is the bed too hard? Honestly, what is it? What is it? It's the energy. It's the emotions. It's the feelings that you want to explore and do and see. Collect all this fun to bring home for your people. And now that you've made it, there's so much to do. How can you possibly be tired, even though you haven't slept in over 24 hours? So she decides to put on her bathing suit and run to the pool because maybe after a little bit of swimming, she could be more physically exhausted and will lead to better sleep. That was the thought, at least. So she grabbed her swimsuit, threw on the hotel robe, and went right down to the pool. Except when she got there, she found out they had the most fabulous jacuzzi, and it looked amazing. And she had never really been in a jacuzzi. She just saw them in movies, on TV. It really wasn't her thing. They didn't really do that where she was from. So she decided to go for it and skip the pool. Just relax, ease the tension, sit and soak and enjoy the beautiful bubbles pressing against your back and your legs and your feet, and just breathe. Take it in as you can actually hear even the sounds of the ocean, which is visible. She could see the ocean from where she was. And after about 15 or 20 minutes of just taking it in, practicing some Zen breathing techniques that she had learned, she was feeling relaxed. She was feeling grateful. She was feeling ready to get some rest. So she wrapped herself up in her towel, put her robe back on, and marched straight to bed. Laid down on the bed and fell asleep into the most beautiful, comfortable rest, which led to the most fabulous dreams. The type of dreams that made her stay sleeping a little bit too long because she just didn't want to leave. It was just magical. What can we say? The mind is a powerful thing. I hope you guys get some good dreams tonight. I hope you like the story time. I would love to do more stories like this in the future. And if you have any stories you'd like to submit, you are more than welcome to reach out to me in the comments and send them my way. If you have any great characters, we can absolutely incorporate good characters into this series as well. I hope this series is fun for you guys and brings you lots of joy and smiles and hopefully good rest. And I would love to grow and work on this together in collaboration with you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And if you have any ideas, feel free to share them with me in the comment section at any time, whether it's today or tomorrow or whenever you find my next video. Sleeping is something that I personally struggle with quite a bit. I do find myself being quite a night owl. At the time that I'm recording this, it is actually 2 a.m. and I will be uploading this later today. I just have to go through and make sure everything is okay and I didn't say something incredibly stupid. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support on my first video, and I'm going to read some of my favorite comments in the comments section. Please don't feel obligated to get up and leave a comment if you're relaxing in bed, but at some point later on, if you remember to, that would be really cool. I like this to be a two-way conversation. I like your input, and I love shouting you guys out. So the first comment is from Jason George. Jason says, "The best part of waking up is LeanGreenGirl in your cup." Thank you so much, Jason George and Cheyenne and Heidi, for adding on to that about my positivity. Chad Shepard says, "So cool. I hate sleep. It's a trauma." I totally understand, Chad. It's very hard for me as well. When I was a little kid, I had a TV in my bedroom, and I would always watch some kind of a movie or a TV show. But as some of you know, that can sometimes be a little bit too interesting. And then you end up listening to this movie or TV show, getting fascinated, and not going to sleep. So that's why I was hoping that if I tell some rambly type of stories, that you will be able to pay attention enough to focus your mind on something other than craziness going on in life, and at the same time it won't be so captivating that you absolutely can't wait to hear how it ends, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of going for that very delicate dance. Callum Wilson says, "I think this is good. I do sleep just listening to Lean, because she has a beautiful voice. But I haven't been ill since I can't sleep. She is the only one I can listen to all day, every day." Thank you so much, Callum. That is so sweet of you to say. "If you do more of these, I will definitely watch it," says Joseph Cross. Thank you, Joseph. Carrie says, "Nice," smiley face. Thanks so much, Carrie Mannix. DJ Dave says, 25 minutes long and no video. I don't have time for something this long, with a tongue hanging out face. And then Speed Racer says, "This is mean. Take your comment somewhere else, please." Thank you so much. You guys are hilarious and so much fun. And I love having this journey with you. I love being in this experience. And I love growing this channel with you guys. And I love your input and feedback. So thank you for always being an awesome part of the conversation. And again, don't feel obligated to leave a comment, because I want you to be focused on sleeping and just relaxing. But whenever you have time, if you do comment, like, and subscribe, that would be incredible. Okay, all you wonderful souls. It is Monday morning and it is past 2 o'clock in the morning. So I am going to head to bed myself. And I hope you guys are getting some major Z's right now. Until next time, goodbye for now, but not forever. See you soon.